What's up, man? We here on the scene with your boy who?
Hey, chicken, aka Trula Big Dawg. You already know what type of shit we on. Trula everything, heavy hill shit. You know, ain't nothing up. I got kids out here. Yes, sir.
I heard a little track out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about that track. It said Woozy this, right?
Yeah. Some nigga from the hill that maybe most motherfuckers don't even know. Keep it 100 with you, but yeah. I guess a little diss track out there, man.
Alright, how that come about?
Um,
Where that stem from?
Well, me and Fat Cuz, we battled back in the day. I want to say like maybe even 10 years ago, probably. You know what I mean, a little less than that or whatnot. And so with that being said, it's been a little animosity there. You know what I'm saying? We both from the hood, so we try to keep it. You know what I mean, copacetic, because it's a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean, on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean. I can't even say we spot each other up or no shit like that, but you know what I mean, we might see each other and you know what I mean, keep it moving or whatnot, but it was never no real street shit. And um damn, how can I say this? I said what I said about the nigga, about people being my kids or whatnot. Get on my Facebook or whatnot and I talk my shit. And everybody know I've been talking my shit. I've been coming at every fucking rapper in Pittsburgh. I dropped a jam called Ode to Pittsburgh, and when I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, you can Google that shit. I dissed every rapper in Pittsburgh. He wasn't on that motherfucker because he wasn't relevant then and isn't relevant now. But yeah, you know, then nigga Big Just makes a little collage or whatnot of a bunch of motherfucking Pittsburgh rappers, dead, alive, old, young, however you want to, you know what I mean, however you want to title that thing. And yeah, with that being said, I just felt like it was a joke. I just felt like it was a joke. Not necessarily that I should be on there, but I don't even feel like Fat Cuz should be on there. My mans ain't never even sold no music, ain't never sold out no club. They ain't never even have his shit put up on iTunes. They don't even own his name. If he was to be a real rapper, you know what I mean, Woozy wouldn't be his name. I'm almost 100% sure of that. You know what I'm saying? So I said what I said, and he wasn't on my little Facebook Live at the time for me to address him directly. So I made a little Facebook post just to let him know exactly what I said on my hill shit. Like, nigga, this is what I said about you, and I'm not battling you because that'd be like fighting a faggot. I'm supposed to win. And, you know, he felt some type of way about that, so he wanted to drop this little weak ass diss.
Okay, so once you heard the diss, like, what was your thoughts?
I ain't hear his diss.
Oh, you ain't hear it?
Never heard it. Never heard
Okay.
it. Never heard it. I ain't have to.
Okay, but you know it was out there, right? Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I know what's out there. My thoughts was, I'm gonna say a little disbelief, but I was geeked up, turned, happy, excited. You know what I'm saying? If you know me or you know my face, it's been a minute since I've been on the scene. You know what I'm saying? But I got plenty of videos over 100,000 views. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I done been out here doing my thing. I'm one of the first niggas to come out here doing their thing on their own label and shit like that. Me, my little brother Mees, my younger brother Mees. You know what I'm saying? And Dewan Blair, we started label POP. You know what I'm saying? Years ago, been big dog of this shit. And yeah, it just is what it is.
Alright, so what made you respond to it?
Well, what made me respond to it was that, for one, like I said, I was geeked. It's been a minute since a nigga done mentioned my name. Well, nobody ever mentioned my name. It's been a minute since I've been on the scene, and I was looking for my way to like make my way back in and get motherfuckers turned about my shit. Cause I've always been a different type of artist. Always been a nigga that's gonna give you some flavor, give you some swag, and bring some shit that you ain't never think you hear from a Pittsburgh nigga. So, but when it come down to Pittsburgh, we real rugged, real rough. I don't even live here no more. I actually live in D.C. And I know B shit turned Pittsburgh up. So I felt like, you know what I mean? I might as well do it because I can. And that's what made me respond to it. And I had a couple niggas around me, you know what I mean, tell me what they thought about it. And being that he rapped real aggressive and real loud and shit, motherfuckers was gonna say it's hard, motherfuckers was gonna say he killed me. But with people knowing my style, my swag, as long as I responded, no matter how I responded, I was going, you know what I mean, I was gonna get out on it. So I said, you know what, I might as well go ahead and do it. It ain't gonna take nothing.
Okay, You said you was like 100% that he don't own his name. What's that about?
Why I would say that because, for one, there's already another Woozy, and there's another Woozy from the Hill, one of the best. And yeah, with that being said, there's paperwork. You know what I mean? It's paperwork that comes along with that. There's taxes that come along with that. You know what I mean? There's copyrights that come along with that. And me knowing him, how half-assed, how lazy he is, how non-creative, non-innovative he is, how non-educated he is. Like, who would even? I don't even think he would even know how to go about getting that done. And that's just me being real. So yeah, that's, you know what I mean. That's what I mean when I say that. Like, it's levels to this shit. There's more ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can go to the gym and go hoop, but that don't make you a nigga in the NBA, or that don't make you a nigga in the D League, or that don't make you a nigga overseas. So yeah, niggas might be underground, but it's still levels to this shit. And if you ain't got your paperwork in order, then I feel like you ain't even a nigga that can even mention my name.
Alright, well, how you feel about diss songs, period? Because you already dissed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, me personally, that's how I came into this rap shit. I mean, I came into this rap shit battling. I used to live in the A. I'm from the Hill. I used to live in the A. Down there, I battled every motherfucking day. Mees is my brother. He battled every motherfucking day. So when we came back here to Pittsburgh, the first thing I did when I went to Shenley is I battled motherfuckers. That was how I made my name. That was what I did. So battling, you know what I mean, to me, that was the art. You know what I mean? That was where it all come from. That was where all this shit stemmed from. And being able to make a song, that's a whole nother gift. That's a whole nother thing. So I feel like if you can tackle all them tasks, then you that nigga. And that just is what it is at that point.
you said on Facebook that niggas is your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me get some names. Who your kids is?
Niggas know who my kids is, man. When I say my kids, I mean you been jacking my style. You like my style, motherfucker. You either than motherfucking went on ahead and said my name before, or then came at, or then tried to rap like me. You know what I'm saying? I got a long list. I didn't call niggas my kids before. Ask O Jones, he's one of my kids. Niggas already know that. Reese Youngin, he's one of my kids. I got kids for days. If you really want me to go on list for list, like I said, I'm a pioneer in this shit. Like,
go ahead, keep on naming.
Motherfuckers ain't. People wouldn't even know how to do this shit. Most people wouldn't even know how to do this shit if it wasn't for me. Wapo, he's one of my kids. I mean, it just is what it is. People can take it how they want to take it, but the truth is the truth. What's true is true. With that being said, is me and me's set the precedent for this hill shit and how to do this shit the right way. Joe Beast, Mailman, Woozy, P6, all them niggas, Slumlord, they did what they did and put this shit out here and let people know, scorching hot, rated R, Young Road, they let people know what the hill can do lyrics-wise. Me and me's let motherfuckers know what we can do lyrics-wise, song production, and paperwork. And then when it comes down to this new era, YouTube, Twitter, and all that shit, me and me's took it to a whole nother level. So when I say niggas is my kids, I mean either we showed you the way on how to do this shit, because when me and me's was coming out, niggas wasn't 1,000 beat makers like it is now. It wasn't 1,000 motherfuckers shooting videos like it is now. But you know what I'm saying? Now that shit is wide open. You know what I mean? Give credit where credit is due, right? And that's just it, you know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on the Pittsburgh collage? You know what I'm saying? Other than, you know, Woozy being on there.
I feel like niggas be trying to do fake togetherness shit. Like, you know what I mean? We as Pittsburgh, when it comes down to this music shit, you don't see Wiz Khalifa reaching back. You don't see Mac Miller reaching back. And that is what it is. So with that being said, everybody else, you know what I mean, when it comes down to this shit, be trying to fake like they fucking with niggas and fake like they doing shit for the, you know what I mean, for the greater good of the whole city. Well, really, they just be looking out for themselves and trying to put themselves out there. So I just, you know what I mean, that was my whole thing about the collage, is like, you don't have Wiz on it, you don't have Mac Miller on it, but then you have dead people on there, then you go all the way back to Joe Beast, then you have people on there that never even sold music. It was just like, where are we doing this at? And like I said too, it's been four years since I dropped the solo tape. So Big Dawg shouldn't have been on there. If I was on there, I would have said take me off. Big Dawg shouldn't have been on there. Let's get that straight. But at the same point in time, where we getting this at? Like, what's the criteria? You know what I mean? What's the criteria? Let's be real. Don't be trying to do fake togetherness shit. You know what I mean? Just keep it all the way 100. You know what I mean? People, whoever did it, whatever, put niggas on there that they fucked with or whatever the situation may be. They didn't go by, you know what I mean, criteria or what people have really actually done out here. That's like when it comes down to these producers. These motherfucking producers want to sit up here and charge $650 for a beat when you know you can hit up Metro Boomin, Southside, motherfucker Shy Glizzy's producer, whoever else, and they gonna be charging either $100, $200 more, if not the same motherfucking price to do better work than those motherfuckers and with a better resume. People just be picking these numbers out the sky in Pittsburgh. Like, picking these numbers out the sky. I want 650 because this is what I want. But you know what I mean? Not really looking at the comparison of what they really should be charging versus what other people are charging and with their resume at the same point in time. So that's how I feel.
Hey, sign me out, bro.
Man, it is what it is. I'm coming for heads. Bitch, I'm back. You already know what type shit we on. Truly everything. Heavy hill shit. Hey! Yes, sir.